Hi everyone, I'm Insipid and this is Deus Ex Game of the Year. I wanted to apologize for the sound because this was recorded months ago when I was still learning how to do all of this, and some of it has no sound, some of it has too much sound. If you bear with me, the later episodes are significantly improved. Catch you there. And we are live. How's it going, everybody? I'm Insipid, and gosh golly, isn't it just the morning? So, I'm going to try and keep my head in a space that is not blindingly bright, and we're all just going to go ahead and do this together. Absolutely. That said, I have some guys clearing their throats very conspicuously at me.
Welcome back. Your mission was a success. Just about the only bright side of the operation, unfortunately. Report to Manderley for a briefing.
Gentlemen? 2x2 hands of blue? What's up? What? That's one bodyguard.
Mr. Dent.
Yeah?
The prisoners on level 3 are a sensitive matter. Leave the interrogations to Mr. Simons. You are authorized to receive your orders from Joseph Manderley, after which you will return to the helipad.
Simons. You guys from DC? What agency?
Please proceed to Manderley's office. We will expect to see you shortly.
Alright, so here we go.
They had us picking up the bodies you left in the statue. What a chore.
I'm so sorry. You got something to say?
Piece of gossip. Anna Navarra likes your style. I bet you guys would make a nice couple.
Aw, that would be cute. They're shipping us. That's adorable.
Liberty Island is off limits.
My
The island has been declared a crime scene and will be the subject of a thorough investigation.
Yeah, because, you know, people died and it was a terrorist attack. Terror. So, yeah, that makes an amount of sense. They've obviously changed a few things since I was last here. It does not look like a good image drop. Creepy Bodyguard 1, Creepy Bodyguard 2, good times. Same old? Yeah, okay, good. We already did that.
Don't worry about what the guys are saying about Hell's Kitchen.
Hell's Kitchen? Haven't we heard about... Wasn't there like a Hell's Kitchen in, Human Revolution? Zigzaggy pathways, because that makes perfect sense in construction of a building. I mean, I suppose it might be for a good, like, defensive thing. There's a heal button here.
Manderley said he's busy, but to wait outside his office.
Don't need to waste my time sitting in front of a water fountain trying to chug. Oh, who's our cute little robot? Who's an unlocked door? You are. A tranquilizer dart. Just, you know. Whose office is this? No one's. No one owns that particular tranq dart.
Just filling out a report on the mop-up operation.
Right. My face, it's composed of plants. It's a book. Lockpick, yes, thank you. Is this your trophy? Fuck your trophy. We have some reading.
That's against protocol, Agent.
Because UNATCO will often deal with situations that cannot be easily contained, agents may unfortunately need to interact with the press. If you are not trained for such interactions, do not, I repeat, do not! Speak with journalists regardless of nationality. They are skilled in misdirection and propaganda. Refuse comment. Remember, security procedures are our first line of defense. Period. Secrets, full caps, are lives, full caps. Always refer reporters at crime scenes to UNATCO, information officers, and fact management teams. Fact management teams. That is not a euphemism. Alright, so I don't like your plant being composed of your headspace, so I'm gonna move that for you. Free favor. That's just me being awesome. Noted in your logbook about how much of a badass I am. Is this unlocked? There's a whole lot of unlocked stuff lately. No, very locked. Yeah. remember distinctly closing all of these doors when I was leaving. I received an image. Okay, let me take a look at that. Images, here we go. Hi, guy, from the opening credit cutscene thing. Good news, you're a villain. Bob Page. We remember Bob Page from the other reading we were doing before about medbots. And I'm sure that he is just so happy that a recent, development in medbot technology has kind of surpassed his work. So that just can't be the best thing ever. Have I already read this? Let me. Oh, hey! Haven't read these. Awesome. Reading them? Of course I am. Whee! Stopping Terror, a new perspective on freedom. When one maniac can wipe out a city, 20 million with a microbe developed in his basement, a new approach to law enforcement becomes necessary. I love the future where we have, the compacted technology to have basement microbes. It's the best. I know some people who are just really good at hoarding, and I imagine they already have hepatitis 5 in the works in their basements, but I'm not judging. No. Let's just go right on. Every citizen of the world must be placed under surveillance. Oh my gosh, under surveillance. That means sky cams at every intersection, computer-mediated analysis of every phone call, email, and snail mail, and a purely electronic economy in which every transaction is recorded and data mined for suspicious activity. Fuck me. This isn't even Manderley, this is Anna. No, Anna, I liked you! I mean, Anna's already kind of a blunt instrument in terms of, why don't we just kill the fuckers? But, no, you were, I liked you. I liked you more before. I hope that there's like an additional depth to this later. We are close to achieving this goal, said Anna. Anna! Some would say that human liberty has been compromised, but the reality is just the opposite. As surveillance expands, people become free from danger, free to walk alone at night, free to work in a safe place, and free to buy any legal product or service without the threat of fraud, period. One day, every man and woman will quietly earn credits, purchase items for quiet homes on quiet streets, and have cookouts with neighbors and strangers alike, quietly, and sleep with doors and windows wide open, quietly. If that isn't the tranquil dream of every free citizen throughout history, quietly, what is? Quietly. Anna Navarre, Agent UNATCO. Oh. Terrorism. Terror. War without France, which would have been a really interesting name for the second game instead of Invisible War, but hey, I can't tell them how to label this shit. Terror. How do we fight an underground threat, with no defined territory, base, or -- off -- known leader, question mark. We look to military history. The casebook example for how to manage civil unrest is the Hamlet Evaluation System, HES, developed by the United States military during its occupation of South Vietnam in the 20th century. Since population centers in that country contained both communist rebels and loyal citizens, the towns were ranked on a scale from 1 to 5, 5 being the safest. The monthly reports of local commanders, useful in Vietnam for maintaining contour maps of ideological concentration, have provided many components of the UNATCO sector field report. Great! UNATCO's taking notes from Vietnam. That can only end well. I mean, keep in mind, of course, that this game was made well before the whole war on terror. And so they don't get to take notes from that. But it is an interesting thing to read while we are still technically in the war on terror, because we haven't actually ended the war on terror or won the war on terror. It's just kind of like the war we kind of forgot about terror Terror. Okay, the modern UDU UNATCO deployment unit has been modeled on the KAP Combat Action Platoon. Oh, that's completely backwards. So they used the acronym and then they spelled it out. No, wait, no. I'm a jackass. Shh. No one noticed anything. Deployed in Vietnam, a 15-man rifle squad responsible for a single hamlet. Hamlet being a small village. CAP-protected villages typically earned a 2.95 HET score compared to a 1.5 average in the same region. CAP units performed in many mission roles, but they primarily worked with indigenous police to strengthen ideological ties. Okay. Like CAP units, UNATCO teams are primarily concerned with building safe communities. They're really hearts and minds. Manderly, great. And now we have more Know Your Enemies. That they kind of ended on like the NSF and other terrorists before. But now we have the Templars, which show up in Invisible War. Know your enemy, Templars. There is some debate as to whether the Templars should be considered a, quote, terrorist, end quote, organization because they do not employ the typical tools of terrorism, period. But make no mistake, the Templars are just as dangerous as any other group that might use guns and bombs to intimidate the free citizens of any country. Only the Templars wield blackmail and extortion as their weapons, period. Supposedly, the direct descendant of a so-called quote, secret society, end quote, with its roots in the medieval crusades, the present-day Templars are mainly concerned with increasing their own bank accounts and elaborately illegal financial manipulations that have left entire markets collapsed in their wake. The Templars are currently classified as inactive after being successfully diminished by a combined UNATCO-Interpol raid on their Paris headquarters in 2051. However, several key Templar figures are still at large and may attempt to reform the organization under a new designation. They do. Spoilers, no, come on, this has been out forever. That said, this says nothing about their ideology. Not that their ideology is particularly important in a policing situation, but it's an important distinction to understand, what the spirit of an organization is, where the NSF is, a very anti-government body. The Templars have a much more kind of spiritual stint, and kind of knowing that, it's an important distinction in my opinion. Know your enemy, X-51. Little is known about X-51. Aside from their involvement in a manner of illegal research, much of it prescribed by worldwide concords over the last 50 years. Computer profiling shows a high likelihood that X-51 is responsible for the so-called disaster that submerged much of Southern California, through the exact nature of the experiment that led to the tragedy is still unknown. Little other information is available on the overall objective of X-51, if any exists. X-51 is believed to be led by Gary Savage, a scientist previously employed by the United States government for a variety of black projects until he disappeared under mysterious circumstances several years ago. First of all, great name. Second of all, the submerging of California, I don't remember that ever coming up in the future games. No one thought that might be worth mentioning, that a huge chunk of California got disappearified? If I'm wrong, if I'm not remembering them mentioning it, someone tell me, comment section, I don't care where, please do, because I would like to know. All agents are advised to be vigilant for any indication as to the whereabouts of Savage or other members of X-51, and report them immediately to their operator or immediate superior. Thank you! Okay, so, got that taken care of. And you, thank you so
I heard about
much.
the raid. Don't sweat it. I'm sure Paul had his reasons.
I'm gonna hear about that, I'm sure. Thank you for
Agent?
not trying to talk to me over and over and over again while I was reading that. That is really kind of appreciated. Same room. Got it. Good. I do need to go check. Hey, Hey? Nothing? Okay. Glad I didn't try and lockpick that earlier. I need to check my email, and I can probably check other people's email too. JCD. Bionic Man. Congrats on surviving your first mission, JC. I know it's all part of the job, but I'm glad to see you back in one piece, more or less. Anyways, if you get this message before I get a chance to see you in person, then get your ass down here so I can patch you up. By the way, I hear a few things from the top, and I get the impression that they were definitely taking advantage of this NSF attack to evaluate your performance. So far, everyone seems ecstatic. Period. Well, everyone except for Gunther, but he's got his own problems. Keep it up, but keep an eye out too. I get the impression sometimes that everyone here has their own agenda. Okay, so Gunther, I feel very sorry about not giving you my upgraded gun that I would not get a chance to upgrade later, and they don't let me pick up multiple guns. Deal with it. I'll try and prove myself to you later. I already have reasons to be less than impressed with, Anna right now. You're cool, Gunther. You have this awesome voice and personality. Don't die or something, okay? Okay. My brother wants me to watch my back. I don't have much time, so I'm going to have to cut this short, .. They're going to tell you a lot of things about what went on today, and it's probably all going to get pinned on me. I've got my reasons, but I can't go into them right now, .. Not over the net, .. But you've got to trust me that there are reasons. Maybe I can point you in the right direction, tap a few computers and see what you can come up with. Period. Try Manderly's computer if you can risk it. Password is Night Killer. You might also check Nevers, but I don't have her password. Cold Woman, be careful around her, and for that matter, everyone else. Okay, so, future games? Paul's alive. So, I'm sure there's gonna be a route where he doesn't get to survive. I'm inclined to make sure he does. We'll see what that turns into as we get going. Yes, good. So, we do know that J. Manderly has his account there, and we go Night Killer J. Manderly Night_Killer. Access denied. Okay. Maybe I spelled it wrong. J. Manderly Night Killer. Wait, hang on. I should have a note. Report to Manderly. I'll get to it. Thank you. Right, I didn't check the painting. I'll have to do that next time I go to my my apartment. Okay. Night Killer, yeah. J. Manderly with an E. Okay, I'm gonna try that one more time. Manderly Night Killer. Yeah, there's nothing special there that I'm missing. If I'm being a complete doofus, go ahead and let me know in the comments and I'll see what I can do about it. Nope. It's J. Manderly Night_Killer. Access denied. Okay, if it's not gonna let me, it's not gonna let me. What is this? You wanna go? Nah, that's cool. I need to go downstairs, get myself patched up. Doorways! Who are you? Whoa! Okay, so you had... Excuse me. Could you choose? Could you make it? I like the suit. I'm not sure if they have like a default female thing that now you're a couch. Now you have...
Welcome aboard, Agent. I'm Shannon. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Okay, you've informed me that. Yay! Oh, that's cool. First she was UNATCO lady. Now it changes to Shannon. That is.
You're friends with Jaime, right?
Jaime.
He sure did a good job with the casualties tonight.
Jaime. I need to remember that. I need to remember that it's Jaime.
I've heard that Manderley is more than satisfied with your performance so far. If you want some extra supplies, you might check the false floor in Jacobson's office. One of the janitors has sticky fingers, if you know what I mean.
False floor.
If you want some extra supplies, you might check the false floor in Jacobson's office.
One of the Alright, let's talk to Jaime. Good luck, talk to me. Heal all. We got any augmentations? Definitely no. Alright, let's get out of here. Yeah. Alright, good.
Looks pretty bad down here.
Keeps getting worse, too. It must be raining bullets out there.
The NSF aren't kidding around. How you holding up?
Fine. I lost one of the privates because a refrigeration unit went down. That's always hard.
You've got a lot on your hands. Don't beat yourself up over faulty equipment.
By the way, we aren't in such shambles that we can't spare a few medkits. Check the storage closet. You certainly made an impression on the troops tonight.
Hey. Anything else?
Looks like it's gonna be a late night for both of us.
I love the additional dialogue that they have.
You certainly made an impression on the troops tonight.
That's right. Oh, depending on whose troops you're talking about, I made several impressions on the enemy troops. With bullets. No? Okay. I'm just gonna keep that. It's a book. Okay. It's locked, you colossal jackass. Hey! Okay. Let's go ahead and... Okay, so there's, check it and... Oh, hey, Jacobson! Awesome! There's check it, and then there's, having it unlocked for me. There's a lot of implied history that is present in the game where, it's assumed that I know a person. Where's this false floor? Tell me more about this false floor. And in its own way, that has a certain pleasant experience to it, because it's cool. It's cool that I meet a person and I'm informed as a player that my character knows them, and I need to accept that, generally speaking, but that I have to know that I'm coming to a story as an outsider. But I need to accept that story as, a story that's ongoing. It has history. Speaking of which, a game that involved the sliding of California into the ocean, like the thing was saying, I would love a prequel for this. That would be the shit. All right, so do I have a key for you? Tell me I have a key for you. No, it's locked. Are you sure it's locked? Alright, fine. False floor. I would love to know more about this false floor, but, that might have to be... This is the office. It's a false... I might look that up later. See about where this false floor is. How it's opened. Is there a computer terminal over here? No. It doesn't even have a computer terminal. It's full of lies and shit. Wanted free stuff.
If you want some extra supplies, you might check the false floor in Jacobson's office. One of the janitors has sticky fingers, if you know what I mean.
So, I don't want to leave and just ignore the fact that there's a false fucking floor in there. I don't need cigarettes, thank you. got no information that tells me about her password.
Manderley says only senior staff members can interview the prisoners.
I don't think you're supposed to be down here, Agent.
Quick save? Don't crash. Please don't crash. Kinda looks like we're crashing a little bit. Let's Now, okay, so the game is running, but I can't. 1 second. Let's see if I can reload the game. Oh, no. Please no. Come on. Be a bro. Free space, negative everything. Oh, you have no idea the amount of pissed I am right now. This is a really old game, and I don't think it's meant to be played on current gaming machines. Doing my best.